Good afternoon, you guys. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Megan, and today we are doing our monthly reset routine. So it is March 1st, literally first day of March. So happy March. I'm very excited. It's the month of spring, and it's actually the month that Easter's in this year, which is kind of weird, but also kind of exciting because I love Easter. It's one of my favorite holidays. And it's about 1:45, so I figured while Ridge was taking his nap that I would sit down and chat with you guys, and we go over our February goals, see how many goals we hit this month, and also kind of reflect back on February. So let's go through our February reflections. Okay, so I'm going to scoochie over in the frame so I can pop a picture of my monthly reflections right here for you guys. But the first question I asked myself was, what were you most proud of? I have two things that I was most proud of this month. One was being able to put $800 into my emergency fund. This was a hefty goal, and to be honest, I was kind of nervous that if I was even going to make that, because I haven't put that much into my emergency fund in a very long time, and I did it. So I was very proud of myself for not spending a whole lot of money and just really putting away everything that I earned this month, and I was just super excited to have that, so I feel very good about that goal. Another thing that I was most proud of was I did 17 workouts this month. So no, technically I didn't hit my 20 workout goal, but the month before, January, I counted up that I only worked out 11 days. So to me, to work out an extra 6 days more than I worked out the month before, I was very proud of myself for doing that. And then P.S. I also, the last week in February, went back to the gym. So I haven't been back to the gym in 10 or 11 months. I think Ridge was 3 months old when I went back, and I was back for maybe 2 months. And then just because of his schedule as an infant and trying to breastfeed and formula feed, it was just too much work to get me to the gym. So I started working out from home, which worked. But just to go back into the gym and start lifting heavier weights and doing all the machine work that my body's been so used to doing for years, I was very proud that I was actually able to start accomplishing that this month. The second question I asked myself was, what challenged you? I have two things that challenged me, and they were both social media themed. And one of them was the 12 YouTube videos. In the beginning, I was doing really good, and then I guess because the month caught up with me, because it was a shorter month, we had 29 days instead of 30 to 31, so I lost 1 or 2 extra days. That really made the 12 videos at the end of the month like really crammed together, and I felt like I ran out of time, and then I was just trying to scramble to throw something up for you guys, which I did not like. I want to be able to plan and do like a lot of research and make a good video for you guys instead of just throwing up a day in the life and this is what we're doing and this is what I'm eating. I really appreciate the people that take time to sit down and hang out with me and watch my videos, and so I want to put up good content for you guys. So that was one thing I did struggle with. The second thing I struggled with was 6 Instagram posts. I need to actually check because I don't even know. I definitely didn't put 6 up. 4. I put 4 Instagram, so that's more than I thought. I thought I only put 3, but I did a photo dump at the end of the month, so that made 4. Instagram's really hard for me. I feel like to put a post up, it has to be like a perfect picture. I have to have the perfect outfit, the perfect background. Like, I have to be doing something really cool, or it's just not worth putting up. And as you see in my daily life, like, I don't do much. I hardly ever leave the house. We go to the grocery store, I hang out with Ridge, we go to the playground, and like that's about it. So for me, Instagram has been a major challenge. So that was probably my second biggest challenge this month. So the third question was 3 things I'm grateful for. The first thing that I was grateful for was having over 200 new subscribers this month. That was major. Since being on the last 6 months, I've had like maybe 30 between like 30 and 70. I believe 70 was probably the highest that I've seen of subscribers in a month, and I hit over 200. It was like 230 or something like that that I had this month, which was huge. I cannot believe it. So there's literally double the many subscribers on this channel. So to all the newbies, welcome, and I just see you and I appreciate you all being here and taking the time to hang out with me in your homes. And the second one that I'm grateful for is I actually was able to make a new business connection with cleaning. So as you guys know, I clean flips for my sister for like apartment renovations that they do in her company. But also Rye made a friend, and so he does flips. So he was able to kind of get me some jobs that way, and that to me more lucrative, like more business opportunities, more ways of making money. And so that was very grateful. And then the third one that I'm grateful for is all 3 dates that I had this month. You guys know that one of my goals was to have 3 different dates, one with Rye, one by myself, and then one with the family. And we were able to do all 3 of those dates, and that was just such a blessing to be able to afford to do stuff like that and have the time carved out in all of our schedules to hang out together and spend quality time together. So I was very grateful for that. And then the last question I asked myself was, what was my happiest moment? And I put down all 3 of the dates because I just was so happy in all 3 of those moments. They were all 3 very different. I was able to spend time with Rye, I was able to spend quality time with Reese, and I was also able to spend quality time by myself and with my sisters. And I was just so happy, and those moments make my heart so full. I also was very happy spending time at the park with Ridge. His just little face lights up sliding down the slides and swinging on the swing, and just seeing him run around and just be a boy was just makes my heart so happy. So those are my February reflections. So now we are going to go into our February goals and see what goals we hit this month. Okay, so I am back to our February goals list that we made together. Now we're going to go through and see which ones we hit this month. So the first one was 20 workouts. Now, like I just told you guys, I hit 17 out of 20, which to me was a success, but because I didn't hit that 20 number, I'm going to say we did not hit that goal, but I'm still very happy with how many workouts I did end up hitting this month. The second goal was 15 minutes outside daily. I ended up counting up on my calendar how many times Ridge and I went outside, and it was 11. It was not good. But in our defense, Ridge got super sick with a ear infection, so he was out for a week, and then I caught whatever bug he had gotten from that. So then I was out for a week. So literally there was 2 weeks where we were sick, and we were just not going outside those 2 weeks. So, but you know, we tried, and we enjoyed it the days that we did go out. The third goal was 8 new cookbook recipes. Now, I definitely hit this goal. I had gotten out 2 cookbook recipes, and I would just pick 1 recipe from each cookbook each week. And the weekends is when I like to play around and make either bigger, fancier type recipes, like meals, because I actually have the time to do it, and then I have more people here helping me kind of entertain Ridge so I can cook. So that was definitely a goal that I ended up hitting. So I definitely ended up hitting that goal of reading 2 physical books. I actually got those done very quickly. They were both great books. I recommend both of them. If you don't know which books I'm talking about, you can go back to my monthly reset for February, and I talk about both books in that, but very good books. The last one I ended up reading was Too Late by Colleen Hoover, and that was really good. 3 dates, I definitely hit that. We went on a date night, me and Rye. I went and had a fun like self-care day by myself, and then we went to Charlotte and shopped for IKEA and went to lunch with Reese. So I definitely hit all 3 of those goals. 12 YouTube videos, I hit that. It was very tough, like towards the end, like I told you guys, but I was able to hit that, so I'm very proud of that. The 6 Instagram posts, like I told you, I ended up hitting 4 out of the 6. Better than I thought, but still didn't hit that goal. The 800 for emergency fund, I hit that. 300 for our cruise. I was able to hit that. And then 300 for Rye's birthday trip. I hit that. So I stashed a lot of money this month away for savings for like our sinking fund. So I'm very proud of those big goals because that was a lot of money. So yeah, so we hit, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 out of 10 goals we hit, which I believe that was the same for, yep, January. So we're doing good. 7 out of 10 is really good. I'm very proud of it, and I can't wait to see how many goals we hit for March. I'm very excited about that. So that's the end of our February goals, and now we are going to flip over and we are going to talk about our March goals. Picture of our March goals up here right next to me so you guys can follow along and see the goals that I have this month. But the first goal is going to be 20 workouts. This is probably going to be like a monthly like goal that I keep having. I really want to try to just work out Monday through Friday, whether it's getting to the gym or just doing some kind of workout here, some kind of movement where I'm working out for like at least an hour. So I'm definitely hoping I can get to the gym all 5 days, but if for some reason, at least I'm working out 5 days a week. So that would be 20 workouts for the month. 8 new recipes. I really enjoyed this goal. I think it was fun to just pull out some like some cookbooks that I've had that I've never even, the two cookbooks that I cooked out of this month, I had never even cooked out of, which is so ridiculous. But I picked out 2 new cookbook recipes that I've had. One I have cooked out of and the other one I have not. It's the Martha Stewart, and I'm sure once you start watching my vlogs in March, you will see the 2 ones, but it's going to be the Barefoot Contessa, which I love her, Ina Garten. She's the best on Food Network. I've cooked out of that cookbook for years and love it. And then the Martha Stewart Living Cookbook. I've had that for years and I've never cooked one recipe out of it. So I've already written down 2 recipes for this week coming up. So when I go to the grocery store Monday, I can get stuff to cook. So looking forward to those. Like I said, I've enjoyed cooking these fun new recipes on the weekends. It's when the majority of the family's home, and that way I have more time to spend in the kitchen. It's relaxing. I can make myself a cocktail and I can light my candles, and I very much romanticize cooking on the weekends, and so I enjoy doing a new fun recipe and actually like opening up a cookbook instead of just scrolling on my phone through like a TikTok reel of a recipe or a Pinterest. So that's going to be my second goal for the month. My third goal for the month is going to be 2 physical books. I have them ordered and I can actually pop them on the screen for you. I ordered them off of Amazon, so I'm hoping they come by Sunday. But I can read to you the synopsis of them. Let me see if I can pull it up. The first book I ordered for March is going to be Mary Kay Andrews, author, and it's called Spring Fever. Now, I read Mary Kay Andrews' The Santa Suit, I believe it was called, at Christmas. I put a picture of it on my Instagram post, and I really, really liked it. It was just so cute, very lighthearted, nothing thriller, nothing mysterious, no crime, no really had to sit there and like pay attention to the words kind of book. It was just a very fun, light read, and it's a very quick read, and that's more of the style that I want to do for spring. I want to do more rom-com, lighthearted, cutesy, love romance, wedding, you know, all the little cutesy spring type vibes. That's kind of what I'm going for, is I really try to read in the season that I'm in. I think it's a funner way to, again, romanticize the season that you're in, and with us being in spring, I definitely want them to be spring inspired. So that's the first book I got, and let me read to you this synopsis. Jane Hudgens truly believes she is over her ex-husband, Mason Bayless. They've been divorced for 4 years, she's engaged to a new terrific guy, and she's ready to leave the small town where she and Mason had so much history. She is so over Mason that she has absolutely no problem attending his wedding to the beautiful, intelligent, delightful Celia. Celia, the woman everyone in town adores, everyone that is, except for Anna Jane and her lifelong best friend, Pauline Pokey Bayless. But when fate intervenes and the wedding is called to a halt as the bride is literally walking down the aisle, Anna Jane begins to realize that maybe she's been given a second chance. Maybe everything happens for a reason, and maybe, just maybe, she wants Mason back. But there are secrets afoot in this small southern town. Pasco, North Carolina is the home of Quixie Cherry Soda, and the company has been in the Bayless family for generations. Change is on the horizon, however, and even though anyone born in Pasco is raised on cherry soda and its mascot Dixie, the Quixie Pixie, things are most definitely not going to be the same for long. In the peaceful and shady lanes of Pasco, Anna Jane discovers that change can bring out the worst in people and uncover family scandals. And even though there are people determined to keep Anna Jane from getting what she wants, happiness could be hers for the taking, and the life she once had with Mason in this sleepy little lake town could be in her future. That is, if she can find out what she's really made of and what really matters most to her. So, a cute little small town, Tangled type of romance story. So I figured that would be cute. And then, of course, the title, Spring Fever. I mean, duh, that gives all the spring vibes to me. And then the second book. So the second book that I ordered is by Julie Kaplan, and I've never read any of her books, so I don't know her style of writing, but it's The Little Cafe in Copenhagen, and of course just the picture on the front just really sold it to me. But let me read you the synopsis. Publicist Kate Sinclair's life in London is everything she thought she wanted: success, glamour, and a charming boyfriend, until that boyfriend goes behind her back and snatches a much sought-after promotion from her. Heartbroken and questioning everything, Kate needs to escape. From candles and cozy nights in to romantic late-night walks through the beautiful cobbled streets of Copenhagen, Kate discovers how to live life the Danish way. Can the secret of hygge and happiness lead her to her own happily ever after? So this one again is like a cute little romance type of movie. It just kind of somewhere, it's like travel-y, and you know, her escaping and trying to figure out her life. It's just another cute type of read. So I'm excited to read those two books this month. Rye, again, is still traveling very much for work, so it makes it easier for me to just blow through books. Don't know how much I'm going to be able to keep up with 2 books a month, but I'm really enjoying reading a ton, especially at night in bed by myself. So the fourth goal that I have is 8 walks outside. So I changed my 15 minutes outside daily to just getting outside 8 times. Now I know I got outside 11 times, but this is going to be more like, instead of just going in the backyard and letting Ridge run around, it's going to be like an actual walk where we walk all the way down to the playground, or we walk a huge loop in the neighborhood. Our neighborhood is so big. So I figured with the weather starting to get nicer outside, it's going to be more easier for us to do more walking, whether he walks in the stroller or walks with me on the sidewalk, or like I said, we walk down to the playground. I really figured that would be a better goal, just getting a little bit more cardio and getting more steps in instead of just sitting out in our backyard. The fifth March goal that I have is to visit a new coffee shop. So I figured this would be fun. I see a lot of girls do this goal in their monthly goal reset, and we have a coffee shop literally 4 or 5 minutes down the road from us, and it's super cute. It's literally almost across the street from Starbucks. So to me, that they say popping off while there's a Starbucks across the street tells me that it's a good one. But they've got a cute little back patio, and I figured all the time, I'm like, right, we should really go check out that coffee shop. But I figured what I would do is maybe one day when Rye's home from work and it's nice weather, while Ridge is taking his nap, because he naps 12:30 to 3, I can drive over to that coffee shop and I can pack up either a book and grab a coffee, or I can pack up my laptop and all my stuff to edit a vlog and just sit there in the sun with an iced coffee and just enjoy a new little coffee shop and support a local business. That's something that I feel like is important to do in your little town, is just try to support all of our locals. So I really want to do that this month. I think that would be a lot of fun to do. The sixth goal that I have is 12 YouTube videos. Now, like I said, this was a challenge last month, but I really want to continue to hit 12 videos a month, but I don't want to feel pressured into just throwing a video up just to say I have 12 videos up and it not be anything that's like worth a darn, if you know what I'm saying. I really want to provide positive, entertaining, something that maybe you can incorporate into your life type of videos, or things that you can relate to so you don't feel so alone that you're just sitting at home with your toddler all day. Like, there's other women out there that are doing it. Hi, hello, my name's Megan, I do that. And you know, bringing you guys new food, yummy recipes, and yeah, just overall good content. I really want to focus more on that and not just the number of videos. So, you know, I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't hit the 12, but I think it's more of a way of holding myself consistent and consistent and accountable. Like, I hold myself accountable to making sure that I am constantly putting a new video up for you guys, because, you know, I have, like I've said, 4 or 5 people that I watch, and when they don't post for like 2 weeks, I'm like, hello, I'm waiting over here. If you could post every day, that'd be great. So if I feel that way, I know you all feel that way, and so I want to continue to show up for you guys, and not only just for me, but for you guys. So that's another goal. My 7th goal that I have is 4 Instagram posts. Now, as you guys know, I dropped that down. I did hit 4 last month, so I'm like, okay, if I hit 4 last month, I can hit it again. That's 1 post a week, and I'm not going to be so intimidated by it being like the perfect post. I'm just gonna put up stuff that I'm enjoying, or I think you guys would enjoy seeing from me. I don't know what that would be, but I do want to continue to post on that platform because I do love Instagram. I don't love it as much as YouTube, but I do love Instagram. For like my financial type goals, I have 400 for the cruise, 400 for Rise trip, and then just 100 in the emergency fund. I put a lot into our emergency fund last month, and I feel really good about that. And I just know, looking at my budget and the calendar, we've got spring break, we have Easter, so therefore I know I'm going to be buying stuff for Easter decorations because I want to decorate our house for Easter. I'm going to be probably doing some spring clothing hauls, which that's going to cost money. The kids are probably going to need some new spring and summer type wear. That's going to cost money. So all of that being said, I know I'm not going to be able to put as much into the emergency fund this month, but that's okay because I put a ton last month. So that's why the goal is like only $100. I just figured, hey, even if I throw in $20, that's fine. At least I'm putting a little bit in there and not neglecting it. But I do have to be realistic and know, like, this is a month where a lot of extra money is going to go out, and that's okay. So I feel really good about my goals. I'm very excited. I hope you guys got some inspiration or some ideas on some goals that you could hit for yourself this month. Let me know again in the comments below, what's your 10 goals for the month. Let's see if we can crush them together. Again, I'm very excited. I can't wait. As I'm looking outside, it's pouring rain, but I literally cannot wait for spring. I can feel it. It's coming. We get a lot of nice warm days already. So yeah, I'm excited to hit the ground running with all of this. And yeah, I think that's it for all the goals. So if you liked today's video, give it a big thumbs up because it does help support my channel a ton. And I love you all. Again, thank you so much, all the new subbies that are here. Welcome. I hope you guys stick around because we just have a cool, casual, fun time together. And I look forward to this month and spending it with you guys. And again, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe down below. hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss another video like this, so we can work on our goals all the time together. And I will see you guys real soon. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.